YouTube and all of my college football fans, listen, we have an important video that we have to bring to the community. I've figured out, cracked the code of the 4-2-5 defense, and this defense really frustrates mobile quarterbacks. It's going to give you the ability to stop mobile quarterbacks. We all know in college football 25, mill rolls of the world just runs wild. And also when you get in dynasty mode, you may be facing mobile quarterbacks that got, 93 speed, 95 speed. This video is going to help you to literally stop mobile quarterbacks. It's going to be in your hands now. So you won't be scratching your head like you're seeing right now, like I was doing earlier before I discovered this. This is based off of Gary Patterson's 4-2-5 defense, which was in NCAA 14. Now, college football 25 does not have that variation of the defense. It has big nickel over G. But what I've discovered with a lot of trial and error is how to mimic it from NCAA 14. All right, so let's get into it, guys and girls. Welcome back inside. So what we'll be doing in this video, and actually we get a quick touchdown right here. This was ridiculous cutback. I mean, my goodness, man. The movement on this game feels extremely well, and I'm in my bag. But the purpose of this video, and you will see offensive plays, but the purpose of this video is to, show you how to stop mobile quarterbacks with the 4-2-5 defense. And what you want to do is you want to make everything look the same. And what I'm doing is actually I'm switching my coverage shells to a cover 3 look. And what that does is it brings down the safeties in the box. Everything looks the same. And that's what you want to do on defense, right? You want everything looks the same. You want your safeties to be inside of the box to take away any scrambling, any like jet sweeps, and you're gonna see some of those things in this video. Your safeties need to be dynamic. They need to be hard hitters, and they need to have some speed as well. You will be putting a lot of emphasis on them, but you can see right now everything. You see how these safeties are down in the box. This is very key. You can get creative in your coverages. You can put them in outside thirds. You can do a lot with this, and the pressure's getting there, right? And that's okay. Miro's going to make a play like that. Your mobile quarterbacks, when they got abilities like that, there's only a handful of them in the game that can actually pull that off. Miro might be the only one. When you're in dynasty mode, obviously you want to pay attention to recruiting, who you're recruiting on the defensive end. You want your defensive end to have quick snap. I'm sorry, not quick snap, but quick jump rather. That's going to play a very important thing. And that should have been in the session right there. As you can tell, everything looks the same, right? We can also do this into the nickel over. We can have the nickel over and the 4-2-5 under look absolutely the same. And right here, because you have these defensive tackles when you're running the 4-2-5, and when you're recruiting in dynasty, and also when you're playing online, you want D tackles that can eat up space and that can get off and shed blocks very fast. So it's very important in the 4-2-5 defense. And again, right here, Milroe has absolutely nowhere to throw to. Again, this defense, and he gets the outlet right there. That's because I pushed down on the right analog stick. But this defense is built upon the principles that I've learned with Gary Patterson. And right here, we're going to send a pressure look in regards what he's trying to do. He has nobody blocking, and I feel comfortable with my secondary. And here we go right here. We didn't get him. Again, that's Miro making a play, but we flush him out, and he has to throw it away. And that's a 4th down. So we win that series. And right here, now, one of the reasons why I'm also showing offensive plays as well is because maybe you will get into like an online game or in your dynasty mode, right? And sometimes you don't need to be so explosive on offense. Sometimes when your defense is playing like how it's going to be playing, if you guys take the tips and tricks that I'm giving you right now, you just need to manage the game from an offensive standpoint. You don't need to be, trying to go for home run hitters. Run the ball and take your dub. I think sometimes when we're playing these games, we're all looking for the big highlights, the big clips to show off online and things such as that. But when I teach you this defense, what you want to do is really when you get on the offensive end, because your defense is going to be balling. You're not going to be exposing yourself on the defensive end to what you've been doing before. You're going to be in position to make plays. So what you want to do is just play smart football now on the offensive end. Take the time down a little bit. If you need to run the clock, run the clock. It's no shame in your game. And so right here, we jump up 14-0. Again, we have a great pressure look right here. He has a motion going. It doesn't matter. We got a blitz coming for him. That's why I said it's really up to you. Once I give you the foundation of this, again, we're using the cover 3 shell. And we're making every single thing look the same. I don't want to think. I don't want you guys to think. And right here, I got a little conservative, and that's okay. He gets a juke move, and he, this is Alabama, man. They make plays, right? They make plays. They're going to make plays. But we want to play fast, right? And we want to keep everything simple on the defensive end. And also, when you're playing against your opponent, you want them to say, hey, man, he's in this same look, the same variation look. But it's not. We're picking different plays. And right here, he does get me with the bomb. I think my safety right there has 90 speed. We was in position. If that would have been a faster safety, obviously that would have been an interception. I'm okay with that. The defense worked the way that I wanted to do. It actually became like a double team. So I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. You're gonna give up a play every now and then. It's just that can you just stay consistent? And with this defense, you'll be in position every single time. It's just up to you to make the play. Again, showing the offensive end just to show you how to manage the game standpoint. Because again, you're going to be in position to really close a lot of people out. You won't give up as many big plays, but this is a video game. And right there, that was just a bad throw. This is a video game, so obviously there's some things that factor in. If you got an overpowered team, you know how the game does. It's going to give them a break or two. But from a standpoint, these aren't glitches. This is just real fundamental football. Again, this goes from my learning from the Gary Patterson defense. A fun fact is that I studied this defense up until launch, basically. I took the months of, let's say, February of this year to really learn it. I thought that we were going to get it into the game. However, it's not in the game. I did make a tweet, and I'll link that tweet below if you all want to reach out to the devs. They are aware of it. Maybe we can get it in college football 26. But nevertheless, we come out in the same thing. Everything looks the same again. He has nowhere to go, and we get a sack. It's already 4th and 10. That's why I say you're going to be in position to make plays in this defense. Now, look again. All my safeties are in the box. And both of my defensive ends have quick jump. I think that's probably super important. I do believe you probably can pull it off even without that. Just because of how the 4-2-5 defense is designed. You got 4 people rushing at all time, which I like over the 3-3-5 defense. It's funny because I was actually running the 3-3-5 and I was like, 3-3-5 is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but it's not me. I'm always been a 4-down line rusher, right? That was a great throw by DJU, and we get a completion. Again, now I'm just managing the game. My defense is balling, and we're not making mistakes, basically. We're not turning the ball over. So that's why I say it's very important. Even when you do get the stops on defense, you do have to know how to manage the game, especially when you're playing against like a juggernaut. And so we missed a throw probably right there. And so we go up 17-7, which I'm fine with. I feel like my defense is playing good. And I feel like we got a chance to, go ahead and close this game out. And this is one of the things that when I talk about the game allowing like sometimes to overpower teams to catch a break, this was definitely one right here. He absolutely has done nothing all game, and now he's been rewarded because he has a great team. And, maybe somebody could say, hey, you kicked the ball off wrong, but I really felt like with that missed tackle right there at the end that he should have gotten down, but it's okay. It's 17-14. He's, obviously feeling good about himself now. He's starting to actually bring his safety downs, and he's getting a little aggressive. I missed a throw right there. That's a big time miss by me. That's what I meant to say earlier. I went a little ahead of it, but I missed a throw right there that would have easily put the game away. And I go for it right here because I trust myself. I trust myself completely. So we convert right there, and now we just want to manage the game. We just want to manage the game. And beautiful throw right here. We wait till the corner comes back down on that little swing route, and the curl opens up for us. And we're in position right here. We're totally in position to win the game. We're gonna go with a little jailbreak, screen right here, and my wide receiver decides not to block, which is okay. And then right here we're in position. This is more so on me. Good ball, but I used the wrong mechanic, and I kind of swung my wide receiver out there. It's 4th and 12 again. We go for it. I feel like I can, get it. Some people may say, "Hey, man, you're a little risky," but at the end of the day, you want to give yourself a chance to win. And so what we do right here is we try to do like a little back shoulder, perfect ball right there. We just didn't get it to happen, and we just got to get a couple stops right here, which we're going to do. Beautiful blitz right there. And I do want to say, guys, I have an introduction video. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep it up. It may be members only here shortly, but I do want to give everybody an opportunity that's watched this video to take a look at that introduction of the 4-2-5. I basically go over how to set everything up. Right there, my defense is just balling out, and I get a little spicy on the mic. I always got to let these Alabama people know.
Sweet Bama. Bye-bye, sweet Bama.
And that's me instigating just a little bit.
7 points, 14 points. Actually, 7 points. Actually, 7.
Bro, shut your ass. So you been quiet the whole.
Bye, sweet Bama.
It's one thing to execute